3 days after they said my friend died, I saw him standing outside our hostel window at Federal University of Technology, Owerri. I still remember that night clearly. But to explain it well, I need to start from the beginning. I was a second-year student at Federal University of Technology, Owerri. I lived in a small hostel room with two other guys. One of them was my close friend Kelechi. When we first met, he was a normal student, quiet guy, friendly, always laughing. We went to lectures together and sometimes studied late at night. But after our first semester, something about him started to change. It started slowly. He began going out at night. At first, we thought he was just going to parties like most students. Nightlife around the campus was very common. Many students liked clubs, drinks, and late hangouts. But Kelechi's own was different. Sometimes he would leave around midnight, then he would return very late, sometimes 3 a.m. or even 4 a.m. When he came back, he always looked tired. Sometimes his clothes smelled like smoke or strange perfume. One night I asked him where he was going. He just smiled and said something strange. He said, "Bro, this school has many secrets. Some people know how to use them." I laughed because I thought he was joking. But after that night, more students started following him. They would gather outside the hostel late at night and walk away together. Some students on campus started talking about them. People said they were involved in strange things, drinking too much, gambling, visiting hidden places outside the campus. Some even whispered about money rituals and secret groups. I did not believe those stories. To me, Kelechi was still my friend. But one night, something happened that made me very worried. It was around 1 a.m. I woke up and noticed Kelechi was not in his bed. That was normal. But what scared me was what I saw when he returned. When he entered the room, he looked very different. His face was serious, his eyes looked tired, almost empty, and there was mud on his shoes, like he had been walking in the bush. I asked him what happened. For a moment, he just stood there quietly. Then he said something I will never forget. He said, "Some paths are easy to enter, but very hard to leave." After that night, things became worse. Kelechi stopped attending lectures. He spent more time outside with those students. Sometimes they talked in low voices when I entered the room. And then one day, Kelechi disappeared. He left the hostel at night like usual, but this time he never came back. The next morning, the whole campus of Federal University of Technology, Owerri, heard the news. Someone found a body near a bush path behind the school. It was Kelechi. Students were shocked. Some said it was robbery, some said it was a fight, but others whispered something darker. They said it had something to do with the group he joined. For 3 days, everyone talked about it. Then slowly, life on campus returned to normal. But 3 nights later, something happened that I can never explain. Because that was the night I woke up to a soft knocking on our hostel window. And when I looked outside, I saw Kelechi standing there.
Thanks for watching. To be continued.